I wanted to talk about service and the interesting dynamic that service is. I don't know if your life is about service or if you get the opportunity to serve. I believe we can serve more all the time. I see it all the time with my husband, and it's amazing. He's also an Ishaya monk. And it's as simple as when we see, I don't know about your country or where you are, but where I am right now, there's an area we drive through, and there's some homeless people there, and sometimes they've got signs, and sometimes they don't, and other times there's people on the streets that are trying to sell things like flowers or something, and I look at those guys, and when you look at them, what do you feel? Do you want to run away? Do you think, bad society? Are you glad do you feel higher than them, that you're glad you're not in their situations? What do you feel? Because what I think is amazing is we've been quite aware of having change in the car so that when we get to those intersections, we can either buy the flowers because they're friggin' beautiful, and we're helping someone that's trying to work, you know. It's not like this person's just sitting around doing nothing. They're actually trying, which I think is amazing. And the smile on their face when they see us wanting their flowers. The homeless people, we've always got a few dollars or something to give to them, And I've heard other people say, I'm not going to give them money. They're just going to spend it on drugs. Well, how do you know that? Do you watch them? So, these are our ideas, our filters. So there's service like that, right? That's what I'm talking about. The intention to help, the intention to give. The person that will leap out of the queue to help the woman who's got the pushchair, or the lady with 2 bags of groceries and trying to get some money out of her handbag. It's someone who's willing to just jump up and help. And what I saw the other day is I was in a position with somebody who was a little bit disabled, and I just had some strawberries in my hand, and I just noticed the interaction. So I just gave the person one of the strawberries, but not in a way of, here you go, I'm going to run away, but more like to meet the eye contact, to gently acknowledge them so there was no fear, and then to just say, would this make you happy? Would you like this fresh fruit? Everyone loves a strawberry, I believe. And the interaction I saw was the person, of course, looked at me because I'm a stranger, as if to say stranger danger, then realized there was no need to fear, and then connected and said yes in their own way. So I gave the strawberry to them, and then I watched the amazement of the person's bliss of eating this fruit. I'm just telling you something so stupidly simple, but it's these stupidly simple, beautiful moments that connects us as humans in a very disconnected world, and lets us all know that we're together. And yet that one little action, well, let me tell you about the 3, the homeless person, and we gave them some money because we don't care if what they're gonna spend it on. We just know that they need something. If I was there to give them some food, or to give them some clothes, or to give them a bath, or to give them a house, yes, I would if I could. But what I could do in that moment was hand over some money. What that person does with it is their choices. But the smile, because they got acknowledged. And you know what they always say? I don't know if you've seen this before. They always say, God bless you. Whatever that means to you, and whatever it means to that person. But let me tell you, when I hear people say that, it's like such a deep thank you. It's not just like, hey, thanks. Well, thank you. It's God bless you. Thank you. It's like, dude, you're really grateful. You're saying something pretty amazing. That's how I take it anyway. The people who are selling flowers, And we've been trying for days to try and get to remember that intersection, for one, and then to be in the right lane, two, because it's quite a big intersection. And then, when you've got only moments to get the window down, ask them how much, get them over to the car, exchange the flowers, But they were blissed out that somebody cared or tried, instead of just going, oh, the flowers are there, I love those, oh, great flowers, whatever. But the greatest one was the strawberry. The person, I don't know, moved into a state of complete inner contentment and bliss by eating a fruit that represents a lot. Mangoes and strawberries, to me anyway, always represent, I don't know, yummy, 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 yummy. Something a little bit more special. Like, you always, if you're going to decorate a cake, you use strawberries, and a decadent strawberry is dipped in chocolate. I mean, you don't hear about that with pears or apples. Well, actually, you can. You can have candied apples, and pears are very nice with cheese. But anyway, but strawberries sort of hold this, like, specialness, don't they? Maybe it's just how I grew up. Anyway, watching this person bite into that strawberry and the happiness of them when that flavor was in their mouth, it was such a simple act of service from me. But watching what happened to that person was a million times more valuable than what I paid for the strawberry. And I guess that's my point of this video, is the act of service to give, the rewards a million times more, because what we're doing is creating love. Pure, pure love. And that's worth everything.